we're going to Felicity and Roger's for a Burns night dinner.
How come?
Well, Caroline's bringing her Scottish fiancé to meet her parents for the first time, and Felicity is determined to impress. Angus is an Edinburgh barrister, so she's decided to do a Burns night dinner in his honour.
Oh, very ambitious. Were you surprised to be asked?
No, not really. I'm Caroline's godmother and very fond of her, so I felt obliged to accept. Michael's dreading it. Felicity's pulling out all the stops. She's turned to Mrs. Beeton for a haggis recipe.
But Mrs. Beeton wasn't even Scots.
Oh, that didn't stop her. She's ordered a sheep's paunch and fluff from Asdean with hours of boiling ahead. She even asked me if Michael would pipe in the haggis on his recorder. I told her he'd lost it in the move.
Will anybody else be there?
Yes, Thomas, their son's back from university. I can't imagine what he'll make of the performance. He's a rapper. Oh, yes, and she's ordered paper napkins in Argyle tartan.
Was he connected to the Argyle clan?
No, not Angus. In fact, not anyone really, but Roger boasts that his grandmother was nanny to Ian and Colin Campbell when they were small. So his grandmother lived in Inverary Castle for a while, back in the 50s, the time of the scandals with the Duke. I bet she had some tales to tell, but I'm sure they won't make for the polite conversation Felicity will be hoping for.
So what are you going to wear?
Oh, my navy blue two-piece.
Oh, no concession to the event? Tam O'Shanter?
No, just a thistle brooch. Michael has a tartan bow tie, which he'll wear under duress.
Well, good luck. I look forward to hearing about it. Bye, Susan.
Bye, Emma.
Susan, is that you?
Hello, Felicity. Is something wrong?
Oh, the haggis has exploded all over the kitchen just as Roger was fishing it out of the pot. It's all over the ceiling. It's everywhere. Oh, can you get me some faggots from Tesco on your way over here tonight?
Yes, of course. But is Roger okay?
Oh, no, the animals have taken him to A&E. He's spattered with boiling entrails. Oh. Well, Thomas has gone with him. Oh, Thomas kept rapping "Burnt on Burns Night." Ooh, I'm making one of his awful dishes out of it. Oh,
Look, just call it off, Felicity. Pour yourself a scotch, order in some pizzas and turn on Scottish TV and watch someone else's Burns Night.
no, absolutely not. One mishap will not prevent my project succeeding. Everything else is going to plan, although Angus does seem to be drinking a lot. I suppose he doesn't get much chance normally. He has to be very law-abiding, being a barrister. He's rather hard to understand once he's had the more he drinks.
Okay, Felicity. Well, we'll be a bit later now as we'll be diverting to Tesco.
Okay.
See you soon. Bye. Oh, blast. Reciting these awful poems about mice and a woman from Ballochmyle. I wanted the subtext on.
So how did the meal go?
Yes, the food was fairly good. Felicity is really good at presentation, though I thought the stag's horns a bit OTT. The venison was nicely done, but the star was the Tesco's faggots.
After all that work as well. So did Roger get back while you were there?
Yes, they arrived back at the coffee and liqueur stage. Oh, poor Roger was very bandaged up and heavily sedated. By then, Angus was very drunk, but he kept insisting that he make the coffee. Yes, that turned out to be the high point of the evening once we could make out what he was saying. It seems he wasn't an eminent barrister after all, but a prize-winning barrister. We had to call the ambulance again for Felicity this time. And to top it all, Thomas has released his rap number, Burnt on Burns Night. And apparently it's gone viral.
Burnt on Burns Night. My old man's badly scalded. I knew that haggis could explode. In fact, I think we all did. His face is like a red, red rose. He's looking very peaky. I just don't want to be there when he's making cock-a-leaky. A sturdy rab his verses at university, but it's my pa who's being told his burn's a 3rd degree. They stare at me in A&E. I get an awkward feeling, while back at home the old dear's scraping awful off the ceiling. Burnt on Burns Night, instead of neeps and tatters, is peas with Tesco faggots. Oh, how very Scottish that is. The moral is, when you go home, be careful what you're eating, or you'll spend Burns Night off your face, all thanks to Mrs. Beaton. Burnt on Burns Night.